if you could share a little bit about, where you were before, for kind of, joining the Passion Poetry Blueprint and
Mhm.
and where you are now, if you or what
Yeah,
you've thought of that process.
it was really helpful just to kind of know the order that I should, like the timeline that I should be looking at, and in what order I should be doing things. Because, it's easy to look and be like, this is the end goal, and I know that at some point in there, I need to buy the chick. And at some point, I need to make those like, contracts or connections. And at some point, I need to do this just to reach this very obvious end goal. The blueprint was so helpful in how to take those steps and how to break those steps down, so that it was so much more clear. This is what should be happening now, and this is what's going to be happening next, and just having that blueprint and having that timeline, or just line of how things go has been so helpful, especially because we're doing multiple rounds. um, so having a way to stay organized has also been very helpful, just because it's easy to get overwhelmed, or there's just too many things going on, and that. So it was really helpful in getting an understanding of how the process is going to go that first time, um, when these steps needed to be done, and just how to build these coops that can go safely outside. Because my husband and I certainly would have figured something out, but it might be more trial and error, and more birds lost than the plans that you gave us.
Just curiosity, where did you follow kind of the outline of how to speak to chefs and kind of just walk right in and kind of follow that script that we had
I
when you
did.
talked to them?
I
Yeah,
did. I practiced in the car because,
cool.
again, I am not a walk up to people person.
Yeah.
Like in a farmer's market, I might be like, let me walk by your stall a couple times before we talk.
And how'd that go?
Good,
How'd it feel?
good.
Were you were nervous or how'd it go?
I I was nervous,
Yeah.
but they were, really nice. They were interested, which obviously helps when you're selling a product that they're interested in and would, want to add to their menu, especially the time of year that I was going and saying, like, hey, these are going to be ready at Thanksgiving or just before. Like, I can have these birds to you between, you know, October and December. Like, would you like quail in that time? Um, so it was pretty easy, and like, um, baby quail are adorable, as all
Yeah.
baby birds are. So to be like, okay, this is the baby bird. It's adorable. You're gonna eat it and love it. Was kind of okay, and definitely got that vibe. Um, and so it was pretty easy, once, that hurdle of walking through the door and saying, I need to talk
Yeah.
to your head chef, or, I need to talk to the manager. Um,
And
but
that
yeah,
worked
once you
out?
get talking to
You got some
somebody,
deals that way?
absolutely. What's that?
And that how did that work out for you? Did you get a few deals that way?
Yeah, I
Awesome.
did. That's how I got the butcher deal up here in Flagstaff and one of the restaurants.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think I would have got the one down in Sedona, or could have got down in Sedona by walking in, but again, because it's a distance, I was like, I'm just going to email you. I'm not going to drive. How to email and how to talk to restaurants was also really helpful. Just of knowing, like, what do these restaurants want to hear? What do these customers want to know? Um, was helpful because, when you're just starting, you don't know what to do for the first couple, and it's kind of a bummer when you're trial and erroring with your first customers, or just like harassing them constantly,
Uh-huh.
not knowing quite what to say other than like, buy my birds. So just having known someone with all of that experience, who's willing to share that, because there is just in all farming kind of a like, this is my secret way of doing things. Um, so to know how to talk to and how to contact chefs and restaurant owners, and how to do some marketing things has really been helpful. Again, just having had someone else to do all that trial and error at their own expense. No offense,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
but has been really helpful.
that's great. Were you able, did you have any luck with any restaurants or even any of the other marketing channels that you tried?
Yeah, yeah. We have a couple of restaurants here, especially in the fall and winter, who go through a lot of quail. And
Awesome.
then we also have two specialty butchers shops, or specialty meat shops. One is here in Flagstaff, and another is maybe 40 minutes away in Sedona, which is like a real destination point in the Southwest. So they also buy quail and they buy the whole bird, which is great. Um,
That's great.
so yeah, so that's been really great as well, just to have that sort of consistent, you know. But it was difficult because I'm not a good uh like cold call or just, walking in. Um so again, having somebody be like, "Nah, this is how you do it. It's fine. It works." Was really
Hmm.
great to know that like I'm not a crazy person. Um, this is how you do it. This is, how you start this communication and contract with them, making sure that all of my numbers are right for the restaurants that are going to need them when, because that was another thing that I was very grateful that you went over, was calculating how many birds are going to be there, and how many might just die, and getting a final number.
Would you like recommend this program to someone else?
Oh, absolutely. And again, like everything you've done has been really confidence boosting of knowing that I'm on the right track, knowing that I'm asking the right questions or that I have the right expectations from other people.